And we want to turn our attention back to that weather alert. The rain is clearing up, but this is just a short break, I'm told, from what the system that comes next. Doppler 10 meteorologist Maddie Kirker is tracking all of this for us right now. Maddie?
You know, earlier this morning, it looked promising that we would be seeing several severe thunderstorms later on this afternoon and this evening. But, you know, looking outside, what do you see there? We have extensive cloud coverage. So the clouds not clearing too much in the way of cloud coverage. Now, of course, the rain has come to an end a little bit, but because we're not seeing those peaks of sunshine, our temperatures are really struggling. We're only coming in around 53 degrees right now in the city of Columbus, and we do have dew points in the 50s. So we've got the moisture. We really just don't have the warm temperatures, and we don't have the sunshine to help warm us up. With that said, this is a updated look at your severe weather threat for the day today. We have been downgraded, which means we are in a lesser threat of seeing severe weather. So we may see a strong storm or two heading towards this afternoon or this evening, but generally speaking, most of our area not expected to see severe weather, and if you do see a severe storm, damaging winds will be the greatest threat. So what has been going on? Why are we not going to be seeing severe weather for the day today? Well, of course, just like I mentioned, we've got the moisture in the atmosphere, but the cold front that we've been tracking basically since yesterday has slowed down, and we need that lift to produce those thunderstorms to get some of that hike going. We're not going to be having the lift as the front's set to move through later on tonight, and we're obviously not going to have the instability either because we don't have any breaks in the clouds. We don't have that sunshine, and we don't have our temperatures warming up. But we do have something to pass along this afternoon. That is a flood watch that is in effect for Ross and Pike counties until 11 o'clock this evening. Some of those low-lying areas, those rivers and streams, could flood as we go through this afternoon. All right, satellite and radar picture, again, not seeing any promising breaks in the clouds out there. Again, that is good news. We want the clouds if we don't want severe weather. This is the system that we're talking about. We had the warm front lift northward, brought us the rain earlier today, and this is what we're going to be watching later on this evening and primarily tonight. So as the cold front moves in, it'll be moving in kind of towards the nighttime hours, which isn't that favorable for severe weather development across our area. Again, all of this is good news. You can thank the clouds and the slowdown of the front for us to not have such a high risk for severe weather for this afternoon. So, hour by hour forecast, we will of course have some more rain to deal with later on today, and a few more thunderstorms are possible as we go through after about 5 o'clock this evening. You can kind of see the models painting in a couple of storms around 6 o'clock tonight. It's not widespread, it's more scattered. And then as we go through about 9 o'clock tonight, look at this line right here, that's the actual cold front, but by then we'll be losing a lot of the energy. So as it's rolling through, we're not expecting any of those storms to really be severe. So again, the entire viewing area now under a marginal risk for severe storms. That means 1 or 2 storms may produce some strong winds. We do have a pretty strong jet stream over top of us, but again, for the most part, we're looking at more promising conditions for our Thursday. So with that said, looks like we'll have a lot of clouds out there and maybe a couple of thunderstorms as we go through about 7 o'clock this evening as that cold front moves in. But all in all, we got some good news as far as that severe weather threat. Now, what we do know, though, is those temperatures are going to be falling. Once that front moves in later on this evening, temperatures are plummeting tonight. We'll actually drop to the 20s and looking at highs tomorrow only in the 30s. Now, if you got some weekend plans, it'll be sunny, a little chilly out there for Saturday, your high of 42. And then on Sunday, we are in the 50s. So the big day of the weekend is probably going to be your Sunday.